people start running and they're shooting through the wall. They got my friend.
Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you gotta call her. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Got that ass to the floor. Whoa. You ain't gotta deal with none of these niggas no more. If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my Prada babe?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, subscribe. If you're not, welcome back. And today we have
Jasmine Crystal in the building.
You can find her YouTube channel and all her other information in the description box down below. And today we're going to be doing a story time with spicy noodles.
I ain't never had these before, but they look good.
They look scary. Volcano chicken noodles.
They better taste good.
Alright, so we're going to do a story time. My mom finally let me go out with them and the party got shot up. So we're going to tell you the story about how I almost lost my life.
Please. Oh yeah, the party. I know it was definitely junior year because that's when I started wearing weave. June 2017
was. But we're gonna put the water in these noodles so we can start eating while we tell this story. I'm probably gonna eat with my spoon. But while it heats up, how should we start this? Every time it was, they had asked me like, okay, do I want to come out, whatever. And my mom is very strict. So like when I was younger, I had to tell my mom like, oh, so-and-so is having a sleepover so I could come. So so I told my mom like, oh, can I go over by Jasmine's, like we're having a sleepover, and she, you know, she was asking me 21 questions before she let me go, but I ended up going. So so we get there and they're like, all right, KAIA, we're going out. And I'm like, okay, fine. You know, just going with the flow.
Did we tell you before?
No, I don't think y'all told me either. Y'all just said...
we already knew how KAIA, we already knew how it would be. So we had to tell KAIA, yeah, we're just sleeping over.
Yeah, but they say pack extra clothes.
We didn't originally know if we were going to go anywhere, but we knew we were going to go somewhere.
So literally this was what they told me. They was like, pack extra clothes. Extra clothes is not like, oh, I'm going to a party. So all I really had was like some shorts because you know it's summertime. And then they gave me like a shirt when I got there. I forgot. It was like some little like stringy, was it a crop top? No, I was like a leotard. Like, yeah, we're going out. So first of all,
we really thought he was mad grown.
Bro. Nah, I ain't think I was grown.
So boom, let me tell y'all. So basically, it was mad stuff going on this day, right? But we was just too lit for our age.
Like going out with them is like going out with like older people. When
yes,
I was,
we were honestly, all of us, we was literally like 21 at 14. We was really going to little our pasta parties at like 13.
I was there just hearing the stories because my mother wasn't letting me go nowhere. Here and there. But then she used to be like, make sure you're home by 10 o'clock. So I wasn't really living.
Because we was coming home from parties at like 1 o'clock and we was like 13.
Fine, so I'm getting dressed and Jasmine's mom takes like a little group picture of us.
Every time we go out.
Yeah, it was like 5 of us who had went. So my thing is like they called a cab. If I was going somewhere, my mom dropped me off, my dad dropped me off.
But the party, it was in Canarsie, so we thinking alright, because we be in Canarsie on the regular, but we don't ever like really party there. That time there wasn't no real like venues in Canarsie. Summer had just started. We was not even supposed to go there. There was 3 parties. We were supposed to go to this boys' party. But
this is news to me, by the way, because I ain't know none of this.
We be planning around here because we already know like you better go with the flow.
Like New Year's? Oh my god.
No. So it was, yeah. That's another topic. I was going to this boys' party and he got locked up. So we didn't end up going to that. Then there was this other part, and then there was the other one in Canarsie. So it was like, no, we're going to the one in Canarsie. Like, we're gonna be lit. Like, oh my god, KAIA, like just shut up, okay?
Bro, like they was really bullying me and I was just like,
we always used to bully because we used to piss us off. Like,
bro, they was really bullying me. So we get in the cab now. We roll up to this house. It's like
it's a trap.
Yes, it's basically a trap house. Literally, as soon as we walked in, I was like, guys, I think we should go. Like, I swear to God, like as soon as we walked inside, like they opened the door, we didn't even take 3 steps in. I said, I think we should leave. They're gonna start going, oh no, KAIA, just stop it, you're being annoying, we just got here, why would we leave? I'm like, I don't think we should be here.
We walked in and then as soon as you walk in, you just smell the marijuana.
Bro, you smell it?
It just hits you in your face.
The house is cloudy.
I wasn't doing that at that time, but one of our friends was actually doing that, so it wasn't a big deal.
Which one? Who?
Smoking or none of that, but it's just like, you know, when you're not doing that, your tolerance, you feel like you can't breathe.
Bro, it
and
smells
it was
so
the
bad.
whole crib. And
When I
just
tell
like,
you foggy, like you could not see. Like it was
and
like,
then, you know, Canarsie houses, not all of them are big, so like being that it wasn't that spaced out,
it was like the wall, kitchen, living room, and then like a little DJ in the corner. It was mad hot. Yes.
And
don't even talk about the stairs.
I'm getting chills thinking about this.
When we got there, it was empty, but it started filling up real quick. So we really just in there, like standing in the corner. Like you see some of our friends disappear one by one. People downstairs drinking bottles of Hennessy. And bro, like,
we was that, you know, you're the oldest out of all of us. So, but you were still like, I think you were 17 at that time.
Yes.
And we were 16, turning 17.
And I was really like, I'm telling you, I was not with it. Like in that situation, I was like, one of our friends was asking me like, oh, do you want to drink? I was like, no, because I knew that the night was not going to end right, and I don't need to be drunk in this situation.
Video of one of our friends, and in the video it has,
mind you, when you first hear like the first few gunshots, you think that like it's the DJ. That's not what it was. All you see is people start running. He got shot in the leg. I think one of the bullets went through the window.
Somebody got grazed. Basically the way it was set up, like the basement, it was like a staircase. Stairs first. I was downstairs or upstairs because like I knew most of the people in the party. Because then it happened, I just see everybody running. But for me, I'm thinking it's fireworks. I don't know the difference between gunshots and fireworks. I still don't know the difference because in Brooklyn, you just hear it both too freaking often. And like, I don't know. So basically,
you was downstairs when that happened?
No, I was upstairs, I think.
Bro,
you was downstairs?
I was upstairs.
Yes, I think most of us was upstairs. And then we heard it, and then we just like, what the fuck? So now
there's 5 of us. Remember, so there's 5 of us.
So now I'm just trying to think. I'm like, what the hell? But I'm very slow. Like, I understand it's happening, but I just don't take nothing serious. I'm just taking my time. Then I see everybody running, so I have to like run.
The good thing I could say about this is when they started shooting at the windows at the front door. We was at the back. Yes, they were shooting at the window at the back by the staircase. Like, everyone in the staircase is hot. Gunshots went off and people started running. They were literally like chilling on the stairs. I literally had to jump over the people on the stairs to get downstairs. It's 4 out of 5 of us downstairs now. They're like, where is she? Where is she? In my head, I'm like, she's not here. Why are we still here? Are we right?
Yeah, we're going down the stairs and they're shooting through the wall. You didn't see the holes in the wall?
Bro, no, I did not see that part.
They were shooting the wall and it went through the staircase. You missed the whole part. No, you missed the whole part.
You know why? Because I was running for my life. No, I don't remember that.
I was observing. There's like at least
the 30
holes in the wall. And the way Canarsie set up, or the part of Canarsie we was at, it's that
when we finally leave from downstairs, everybody want to play, we're gonna find a friend while we about to die, and she's long gone. Like, when I mean, like, what we on, like, say we on 110, she's already on 105. Like, she done dipped, left us. She was not worried about us. And you know, Canarsie, them blocks is mad long. Like, she had to leave long time ago. Here looking like idiots in the backyard now, like behind cars. There's guys with guns in their pockets. They telling us don't move.
No, they didn't.
They told me that. They told me that.
No, they was looking at us. They was just like,
bro, they said that to you in the corner. He's like, don't move, don't worry, I got it on me. Leave, this is not happening. This is not.
I was weak. I was too weak, but I was looking down that alley.
You walked down the alley?
Yeah, I wasn't running. We got to Canarsie block.
You probably got out before me then. Then it was 3 of us.
Really?
Yes, we was in the.
Oh, I was probably walking with, like, I think one of my bros was there. I think
bro, no. That's why it probably wasn't that traumatic for you. You didn't experience the real. Wherever she went, I was still there behind the cars. Oh, you hear pop, 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 like showering in the back. Next thing you know, everybody's like, run. Everybody's running down the alley. And when I tell you running down the alley, then they grab us, pull us like behind the bushes and tell us stop, don't move. Like, it took us mad long to get out that alleyway the way they was shooting. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm like, I have to pull it together. Like, I cannot cry right now. But like, when we finally like get out the alley, they call in the 5th friend who left already, and she's not answering the phone.
Somebody brought us her phone. And in my head, my heart dropped. They got my friend? That was really what was in my mind. I'm like, they did not get my friend. I swear I had chills. I was bugging. So now,
yeah, no way you was with me when all this was happening.
I think she went and then at her phone, and then we met her, and then she was weak too. I think she was weak, right?
Bro, because she left us to die. Like, that's probably why she was weak.
Probably. Remember, she used to that. She like niggas like that.
Nah, I don't like that. After that night, I never went out with them ever again.
And then we used to be like, yeah, you want to go out with your other friends from E Hall, but you never want to come out with us. Like, you always make up an excuse when it comes to us, but you always want to go out with them.
I back up with everybody. Everybody gets in the car, mad regular, like nothing happened. Everybody just sitting in the cab, quiet. We go back to the house. I just remember we was all laying in Jasmine's room, and everybody was just chilling. And all I could say was like, I was like, never again, guys.
You remember what happened after that?
What happened after that?
Went live. You already know who went live. The one that was missing went live.
Bro, she did go live.
She went live.
Oh yeah.
And then her mom called.
Oh, I didn't hear that story,
Yes,
but I remember her
mom,
going live.
Her mom called, and she was like, "Why are you going live talking about that?" But I think she knew because her uncle was at the party too. We got in trouble.
I didn't get in trouble.
I didn't really get in trouble, but we got caught.
I didn't get caught. I was at a sleepover. This morning when we wake up, the whole thing is on the news. Like, the whole thing is on the news. So it's not even like we could pretend like it didn't happen. So then when I get home now, right, my mom's like, oh, did you hear about that thing on the news? And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, that's crazy. Little does she know I was right there when that was happening. And I was just like, I can't.
That's funny.
Bro.
My mom told me about that too. I was like, that's crazy, because you was dead in Canarsie yesterday.
The story is, when I say we should go, people should listen. Like, because I knew vibes from the beginning. That was crazy.
But we was not supposed to be there. Wait, was we even in Canarsie like that with us?
Bro, no. That was enough for me. You know how I commented about like New Year's? We went into 2018, weren't we? We had to be.
We was going into 2018.
We was going into 2018 and like, oh, I'm going by Jasmine's house because we're gonna watch the ball drop. Like, we was gonna watch the ball drop on TV. We did not though, but this is the first time my mom is letting me out the house in mad long.
Oh, that was the first time you came back out with us.
Yeah,
after
that's the first time I came back. Like, they really ruined it for me. Where I'm telling you, I come dressed not to go nowhere because I had on like khaki pants and like a little pink turtle. We gonna stay in the house. They're like,
you
oh,
should already know. And even if we all was around the same size at that time,
bro,
so you was supposed to, like, wear something.
I think I still wore that outfit though, but like, it doesn't even matter. So they're like, okay, we're going to a party. I'm like, we're going to a party? I'm like, what do you mean we're going to a party?
Feel?
Bro, I was stressed.
Were you having like flashbacks?
Bro, I was stressed. But it was like in a hall, so it wasn't like OD. It's not that bad. Cool. We break into New Year's at the party, like, you know, countdown 3, 2, 1. Thinking in my head like, yo, I told my mom that I wasn't gonna be out, like, you know, that late. Like, I didn't even tell my mom like, oh, I'm gonna sleep over. Yes, you remember? I told my mom, one of our friends who came out with us, her mom is gonna drop me back home. Like, she went out for New Year's. Like, that was my lie.
So now, our bros, mind you, our bros is from Canarsie.
These are not my bros, by the way.
Wait, Kaya knows them though.
Did I know them? No, I did not.
They was on the boat. You seen them before. The party with us, that got shot up. They came to the party, and then, you know, like, they had V, so we decided like, okay.
They decided.
It's one of their birthdays, so now.
Wait, before you even get there, when they were like, oh, we're getting in the car, it was going through my head. Now I'm like, damn, it's 2 o'clock right now. Like, I'm so stressed. I'm thinking, oh, maybe we're going home. No, we started driving, right? We started driving away from like the area. We started driving, like, we get on Eastern Parkway, we driving towards Sunset, Brooklyn. I'm like, yo, all I could think about is like, oh my gosh, like, how can I get home out this situation? Because like, again, I was not taking like cabs or nothing. I'm like, all right, here's the train station.
The cab would have been mad expensive.
Yeah.
So we out there. You know where we went? You forgot where we went?
No, we went to Sunset.
Yeah, Sunset.
We went to
Sunset Park, the furthest part of Brooklyn.
The last stop on the B35. Like, I remember because I was trying to figure out how the hell I was gonna get home from there.
So yeah, we there, and they just in the car. They like, so basically they're not making us go to B&B. They're basically saying like, oh, you want to go to the B&B? Or
it wasn't even a B&B. It was a telly.
It was
like
a hotel.
It was one room.
I didn't go upstairs. But one thing about me, my mom, she's mad lenient. She let me do whatever I want. But the latest time I came home was probably like,
bro, I don't even want to talk about
probably
what time
like
I got home.
3:30, 14 just turned, no, 17 about to turn 18. Kaya, you
just turned 18.
So, you know, like, you know, there's some people, parents that listen to whatever, but
and there's parents like mine where like you should be home.
And then you got me, like, she's not lenient, but like, just don't I just gotta let her know where I'm at. But you feel me? It's New Year's. It's mad dangerous. So she did not want me outside that late. So now it's about to be 4 o'clock. We just in the car trying to figure out. This is around the time Lyft was slapping. You could punch Ubers. You could punch. What's that other thing? Get, and then there was another one.
It was a lot.
Via. I think it was Via. So obviously we all live different places. Obviously we was not all sleeping over by me.
Drove in 2 different cars. So the car I went with, it was me and one of the girls, and we went upstairs, and I was like, this is not it. I was like, we need to go. So then we come downstairs, and I think you was in the car with the other 2, and y'all did not, like, y'all locked the car door, like y'all did not want to open. I was like, open the car door.
Cause he's like, nobody not trying to sit in the car with all of y'all. Like, we tight right now. We trying to figure out how the hell we get at home,
bro. But I'm like,
only one of them basically like was trying to help us. He was basically like he was trying to get all of our addresses so we could all just go home. Mind you, my mom is texting. My mom never get tight at me. She was just like,
oh my god. Speaking of that, when they finally let me sit in the car with them now, right? My mom calls me. I don't answer, right? My sister texts me, and she's like, mommy wants to know where you are, the library, right? And I'm like, I'm in a predicament right now. She's like, well, she's about to call my next friend. So she calls my other friend who's sitting next to me. She calls her phone, and she answers the phone. She's like, hello. She's like, I'm like, tell her I'm sleeping. She's like, yeah, Kay is sleeping right now, like stuttering. She's like, Kay is sleeping. And then she's like, give her the phone right now, like going at her, right? So she gives me a phone. I'm like, hello. She's like, what are you, Kay? Why are you not home yet? Going off on me. And I'm like, I'm sleeping.
You was always getting
Yo, I was stressed. I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, so-and-so's mom didn't come back for us yet. She's still out at a party. I'm just waiting. I don't want to take the bus back home. Ray. She's like, she said, you're not going back out. Like, she's going mad. She's like, don't ask me to go nowhere else after this ever again. She's like, don't ask. I'm like, oh my God. I'm stressed. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get home? So the guy calls, like, was it an Uber? I don't even know what it was. It was one of those car servicing things.
It was a Via.
Yeah. And I think all of us got
I know who else was there.
Yes, it was her.
He used this other girl's phone. She wasn't originally part of our group, but she was my friend. So basically he used her phone. Yeah, he used her phone to punch Via or whatever. And like obviously it stayed on her phone. Go ahead.
It went to Jasmine's house. And then
I think it went to yours too.
No, it didn't go to my house. And then it went to another one of our friends' house. But like at the time, I don't know like what made me ask. I was like, could you stop here? Like this is back when they didn't have like stops on Uber. Like we literally just asked the guy like, would you be able to drop us home? Like, and he was mad nice about it. Angels, he's one of them. Like, straight drive, and he dropped us both home. My mom was tight. Let me tell you, when I got there, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun was up, right? And you know who was sitting?
You got home at 6?
Yes, I got home at 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun was up, and guess who was sitting on the couch waiting for me to come inside?
Your mom?
My mother. My mother, she looked at me, she said, don't ask me to go nowhere ever again. And that was it for me. This is why I can't go out with y'all, because y'all always getting me in some trouble.
My mom was tight. She don't even get tired of me. She's just like, what do you, like, why are you outside? Like, you're not grown yet. Like, you're not even 18 yet. Like, who you think you are? Like, she was calling me. And I have a thing, but when people get mad at me, I catch an attitude. So I put an attitude at her. I'm like, y'all just leave me alone. Like, at least I'm home now. Like, I've been home later than this before. She was just tight at me. Everybody's mom was tight at them.
And while they probably got to go back out in like a week or two, I was just watching the snap. It was hard being me. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.
Lady out.